kid you not. The moment I walked in there, I saw his face. I saw how old he was. I saw time. I said, something said, be quiet. I was quiet. I let this man talk for 2 hours. 2 hours he needed to get out everything that he needed to get out.
What Kelly Rowland posted 3 weeks ago has everyone asking the same question again. The cryptic message, the timing, the way she quickly deleted it. This isn't just internet gossip anymore. Something shifted, and now even the people who used to dismiss this rumor are starting to pay attention. Because after 15 years of whispers, Kelly finally broke her silence. And what she revealed might change everything we thought we knew about one of music's most explosive secrets. This rumor has been haunting the internet since 2009, and it just won't die. Every few months, it resurfaces stronger than before. People pointing out how Titan, Kelly's son, shares Jay-Z's exact nose shape, the way he smiles, even how he carries himself at just 14 years old. Fans have been obsessed, creating side-by-side photo comparisons that go viral every single time. Some even claim Titan looks more like JC than his own children do. The resemblance is so striking that new people discover it daily and immediately fall down the rabbit hole.
Like life is enriching me. You know what I mean? Like through different things, through it's so many different things that have marriage, through having my son 1 week and losing my mom the next week. So it's just like it to me, and I'm just going through it, and I can't just keep that kind of stuff to myself. I feel like it's worth sharing, and I want to share it, and I want to be honest, and you know what I mean?
But here's what makes this different from typical celebrity gossip. Kelly Rowland wasn't just some industry acquaintance of Jay-Z. She was family long before he even entered the picture. When Kelly was 8, her mother moved her from Atlanta to Houston after leaving her father. That's where she met Beyonce, and their connection was instant. So deep that Kelly actually moved into the Knowles family home. Tina Knowles didn't just take her in temporarily. She raised Kelly as her second daughter, treating her exactly like family. This family-level closeness matters because Kelly wasn't just around occasionally. She was there for everything. Family dinners, holidays, private moments that the public never saw. She lived in their house during the most crucial years of their lives. When Jay-Z started dating Beyonce and eventually married her, Kelly wasn't on the outside looking in. She was already part of the inner circle, already family. Which means Jay-Z and Kelly have been in each other's personal space for over 2 decades. Then came that red carpet moment that changed everything. The Harder They Fall premiere, 2021. Jay-Z walks in, completely ignoring Kelly at first, acting like he doesn't even see her standing right there. Then the moment he notices her, his entire face transforms. Complete 180. Massive smile, sudden excitement. Arms wide open for an embrace that lasted way longer than typical industry greetings. The video went viral immediately because people couldn't understand that reaction from someone usually so controlled in public. But it wasn't just that one moment. Over the years, Kelly and Jay-Z have always had this visible warmth between them that stands out. Never inappropriate, but there's something there that people can't ignore, and once you notice it, you see it everywhere. Award shows, private parties, family events. There's a comfort level that goes beyond normal in-law relationships. A familiarity that makes people pause and wonder what they're really seeing. Kelly's marriage adds another layer to this mystery. She married Tim Weatherspoon in Costa Rica, 2014. Super private ceremony, barely any photos, minimal publicity. Tim stays completely out of the spotlight, rarely does interviews, and there aren't many clear pictures of him with Titan together. This makes it harder for people to see the resemblance they're expecting between father and son. Meanwhile, there are countless photos of Jay-Z and Titan at events, family gatherings, and private moments that somehow make it to social media. The timeline gets interesting, too. Titan was born in February 2014. Kelly and Tim got married in May 2014, 3 months after Titan's birth. Now, that could mean they had a private ceremony earlier, or they wanted to wait until after the baby was born. But people obsessed with this theory have pointed out that during 2013, When Titan would have been conceived, Kelly was spending significant time with Jay-Z and Beyonce during their joint tour preparations and personal appearances. Then there's Dirty Laundry, the song that revealed Kelly's deepest secrets. When she recorded it, she broke down repeatedly. Couldn't get through it without crying. Had to restart multiple times over several days. That's not just music, that's trauma being released. The song admitted her jealousy toward Beyonce, her abusive relationship, her feelings of being overshadowed. But some fans believe there are deeper layers. Hidden meanings about secrets she's carried for years but could never say directly.
So I'm having a moment this morning because my son just walks up to me. And why is he this tall? Why? What just happened over summer? How did this even happen?
The lyrics hit differently when you consider what else might be weighing on her. Lines about being in pain while watching her best friend's happiness, about carrying burdens alone, about secrets that eat you alive. Some fans think Dirty Laundry wasn't just about past abuse, but about a situation involving people too close to home to name directly. A way to release the pressure without destroying relationships she values. Jay-Z's handling of paternity questions sets a concerning pattern. Ramir Satwait from New Jersey has been claiming Jay-Z is his biological father for over a decade. Not for attention, but genuinely trying to get answers through DNA testing. Jay-Z's legal team has fought this aggressively, using every possible tactic to avoid that test. They've argued courts don't have jurisdiction, filed endless appeals, and essentially used wealth and legal power to shut it down completely.
We talked about Destiny's Child 3 decades. I can't believe we're aging ourselves.
You think you?
I know. Well, I grew up with it. So you're doing everything. You have every title. Michelle's doing everything.
Yes.
And now I hear you're going to see Beyonce on her tour.
I will be out there.
How was it seeing? Did you check out Blue Ivy when she was
I
at
did.
to see
I'm so proud of her.
This matters because it shows Jay-Z's approach to paternity claims. Instead of taking a simple test to clear things up, he lawyers up and fights hard to avoid any testing for more than 10 years. That pattern makes people wonder what would happen if Kelly or anyone else tried to get similar answers. Would he handle it the same way? Use the same legal strategies to keep everything quiet? Recently, Kelly's been more vocal about family, but in very specific ways. She constantly praises Tim as an amazing father, calls him the best husband, really puts him on a pedestal publicly. On the surface, this should end all speculation. She's clearly stating Tim is Titan's father and giving him credit. But here's what people notice. She never directly addresses the Jay-Z rumors. Never says they're false, never tells people to stop speculating, just avoids that topic entirely while praising Tim. In today's social media world, one tweet can shut down rumors instantly. Celebrities do it all the time. Quick denial, case closed. But Kelly's approach is different. Strategic silence on the specific rumor while being very vocal about everything else. Some say she doesn't owe anyone explanations, which is absolutely true. But when you're that careful with words, people read into the spaces between what you say and what you don't say. The evidence people point to keeps growing. Photo comparisons showing facial features. The timeline of conception versus when Kelly and Jay-Z were spending time together. Jay-Z being named as Titan's godfather, which adds another layer of connection and responsibility. Industry whispers that never quite make it to publication, but keep circulating among people with inside knowledge. Then there are the blind items. Anonymous gossip that's been consistent for years about a major music industry, secret involving longtime friends, and a child's true paternity. These items always describe the situation perfectly without naming names. Same details, same timeline, same players. Just vague enough to avoid legal trouble, but specific enough that anyone following the story knows exactly who they're talking about. What makes this rumor particularly sticky is how it affects everyone involved. If true, it would completely change the Destiny's Child legacy and the public perception of these relationships. Beyonce would have to deal with her husband potentially fathering a child with her best friend and former group member. Kelly would have built her marriage and family on a foundation that isn't what it appears. Jay-Z would face another paternity situation he's tried to avoid. The cost of keeping secrets in the spotlight is enormous. Every public appearance becomes performance. Every family photo gets analyzed. Every interaction gets scrutinized for hidden meanings. if this rumor has any truth to it, these people have been carrying this weight for over a decade while maintaining their public images and personal relationships. But here's what we actually know for certain. Kelly Rowland has never confirmed this rumor. Jay-Z has never acknowledged it. Tim Weatherspoon is legally Titan's father and has raised him from birth. Everything else is speculation based on observations, timelines, and resemblances that might mean nothing at all. Sometimes kids just look like random people. Sometimes close family friends have warm relationships that don't mean anything inappropriate happened. Still, this rumor persists because it involves people with decades of history, genuine affection for each other, and circumstances that create questions. Whether there's truth to it or not, the fact that it won't die says something about how invested people are in these relationships and how much they want to know what really happens behind the scenes in celebrity families. The reality is we might never get the full story. Kelly seems committed to protecting her family's privacy and maintaining relationships that matter to her. Jay-Z has shown he'll use legal power to avoid paternity discussions. And Beyonce has never publicly addressed any of this, staying focused on her career and her own family. Maybe that's for the best. Maybe some secrets are meant to stay private, even when millions of people are curious about the truth. So what do y'all really think? Drop your thoughts in the comments because I'm genuinely curious. Is this just the internet doing what it does best, taking tiny details and creating whole conspiracy theories? Or is there some real tea brewing that the people involved aren't ready to spill publicly? Either way, this speculation ain't going nowhere, and every new photo or public sighting just adds more fuel to the fire. Sometimes the most fascinating stories are the ones where we never get the full truth, leaving us to wonder what really went down behind closed doors in one of music's most iconic families. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you want more deep dives like this, and let me know in the comments what other celebrity mysteries you want me to investigate next. Trust me, there's always more tea to be spilled.